Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Ali from Department of English Language and Literature in College of Arts in Al-Musansariya University. Today I'm going to present my lecture on adverbials in English language. The lecture is intended to second year students in the Department of English Language and Literature. More specifically, it is related to grammar for second year. In my first lecture for second year students in the Department of English Language and Literature, I'm going to speak about adverbials, adjuncts, disjuncts, and conjuncts. Please note that in this lecture, we cover some adverbs, but in the context of different types of adverbials rather than as distinct and discrete words. Let us start by defining adverbials. As noted in the attached graphic, adverbials usually give us etc. information about the verb. Specifically, they answer the four questions in the graphic. Adverbials, as we will see, also tell us about the verb and are therefore special type of adverbials. More specifically, adverbs tell us about how, as in she walked ridiculously slowly, where she walked out, when or how often, as in she frequently walked, or she walked yesterday, or in how much, as in she walked extensively. Though many forms of English language which give us information about the verb, where, when, why, how, can be classified as adverbials and taught that way, we must note that adverbs are all adverbials, but adverbials are not all adverbs. Very briefly, as shown in these examples, he went yesterday. The sentence here contains an adverb, yesterday, acting as an adverbial, telling us when the person left. By some definitions, even this is really a noun acting as an adverb. Second, he went by car. The sentence contains a prepositional phrase, by car, acting as an adverbial, telling us how the person traveled. Third, she spoke hurriedly. The sentence contains an adverb, hurriedly, acting as adverbial, telling us something about the person's manner of speaking. Please note here that only two of the sentences above, that is 1 and 3, is the adverbial actually an adverb, and one of those is slightly questionable. The following graphic shows the different types of non-adverb adverbials. So we have some examples related to how, other examples related to when, why, and where. For how, for example, we have got clauses, prepositional phrases like laughingly happily, applauding loudly, or prepositional phrases like in French, undercover. When, as in prepositional phrases on Thursday in the morning. Noun phrases as in they arrived last week. Clauses as in when they arrived they were very tired. Why, as in clauses or infinitive of purpose, as in because he needed the money in order to get the money. Infinitive of purpose as in he is playing to win, she came hoping to see me. So to win and to see me are non-adverb adverbials. Where, as in clauses, noun phrases, prepositional phrases, as in I'll stay where I went, while in, he lives next door, he walked to the shops. All these are non-adverb adverbials. Second point that I want to focus on is the units realizing adverbial functions. Realizing of adverbials can come through adverb phrases, noun phrases, prepositional phrases, finite clause, non-finite clause, verbless clause, and we will have some examples on each one of these. For adverb phrases, we have an example like I have never been there. Noun phrases as in I saw her last week. Prepositional phrases like she sat in a dark corner. Finite clause as in Peter was playing although he was very tired. Although he was very tired is a finite clause. Verbless phrase as in Peter was playing and aware of the danger. Non-finite phrase can be categorized in three subcategories: infinitive, ing participle, ed participle. Infinitive as in Peter was playing to win. Ing participle as in wishing to encourage him. They praised Tom. Ed participle as in if urged by our friends, we will stay. So in these three sentences, to win, wishing to encourage him, if urged by our friends, all are non-finite phrases. The third point that I'm raising here is classes or types of adverbials. Adverbials come in three types or flavors: adjuncts, disjuncts, and conjuncts. Let us consider the following sentences, focusing on the bit in red. 1. I saw him yesterday afternoon. 2nd, obviously he didn't seem happy. 3rd, he isn't happy, yet he gets on with life. So in the first sentence, we have got adjuncts. And as shown in point number 4, adjuncts qualifies or completes the meaning. In sentence 1, we have an adjunct. The definition of what qualifies as an adjunct is a loaded area and much discussed. Technically speaking, some analysts see an adjunct as anything in a clause which can be removed in order to leave a well-formed sentence. That is, adjuncts are integrated into the sentence because their removal may not leave a well-formed and reasonable sentence. Therefore, analysts tend to confine the term adjunct to any adverbial which modifies the verb phrase in some way and which is an integral, though not obligatory in some cases, part of the clause. For the subclassifications of adjuncts, as in Cook et al. 1973, page 210, we have the following subclassification. Adjuncts are usually classified into viewpoint, focusing. Focusing can be also subclassified into additive limiter, intensifiers, which can also be subcategorized into emphasizers, amplifiers, downtoners, process, as in manner, means, and settlement, subject, which can also be divided into general, volitional, formulaic, and place could be also subcategorized into position, direction, time, which can also be divided into when, duration, frequency, relationship, others, which can also be subcategorized into purpose, clause, reason. For some examples related to these, time adjunct, using when. He arrived yesterday. She left when he arrived. Manner adjunct. She learned quickly. She sings like an angel. Place adjunct. He walks here. He lost his dog in the woods. This is the end of my lecture, and I hope to meet you again with my second lecture. Thank you very much for listening, and I wish you all the best.